So it's kind of like supporting metacognitive strategies, like, oh, look at the cover of the book. What do you think this story is about? What do you think is going to happen next? So it's kind of mimicking the teacher's voice in that respect. And you'll see that happen. Just making connections to the stories and things. And once they finish reading the book, they're then directed to different activities after the book to figure out if they comprehended what happened in the story of the book. For younger children, it's more narration and visual cues. So it's not words that they pick out there, like you see here. They'll say the word out, but who do you think? Well, this is the girl's name, and then they put out the balloon so they get the visual aspect of it, and they can pick out the answers. Yeah, and so this is kind of what the level's like, and when you spend time on it and what they see. So they have the first game is the Cave of Sounds that you saw, the game of going in the cave. The next one will be a rhyming activity as you write. There will be an alphabet puzzle where you're sequencing the letters of the alphabet. Then they have again, it repeats itself in three more games. And once they finish that, they get to read a book. And then after they read the book, or the book's being read to them, the book's being read out twice. Yeah? So it'll be read out once, once, and it'll be read again, so it reinforces that. And then it's got these activities to see if they've comprehended it, and things like that.
Is there a game for every book?
The games,
or is this the games only game?
No, there are different level games, but they gear towards reading that book, towards that. It's moving towards that book, right? So the first 30 books, 35 books are more sight words recognition for the younger kids.
Right.
So it's geared towards that. The games will focus on the sounds that are going to be appearing in the book.
Mm.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
No.
No.
You have this one game, right?
Right.
That you have to go through your levels and then you get your book.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that child is now finished. Is there another game that leads to the next book, or do they have to go through that same process again?
There'll be other games, but with different sounds.
Right.
You understand that?
But the same game.
Similar games. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's about, I think, 9 or 10 games there. So it's similar games, but with different sounds and things like at different speeds as well. So if they're really good for grade 1 or grade 2 students, they can go through it really quickly, And so it'll come up with different sounds and different stuff like that. So, but there's enough to keep them occupied, but also make sure it's familiar to them, so they can proceed with the game faster as well.
So, in essence, it would take one child 1 quarter to finish it all?
No. How do you mean 1 quarter? It's 80 hours of work, right? So
80 hours. That's what I'm looking for. 80 hours. Okay.
Yeah, so,
thank you.
Yeah. I would. And if you're doing it at 20-minute sessions 3 times a week, that's an hour a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Where is the teacher? The physical teacher?
The physical teacher is not. That's why it's the physical teacher is not getting involved with the student in the game in this process.
So she just shadowing and just watching?
Yeah, shadowing and watch. So it's for, like when you want to focus on you want to focus on a certain group of students, but you want this other group to be involved in this game and things like that. And you're confident they can be on their own and they can play the games and they can.
So it's pretty easily understood by a child from one level to the next, without much input from a teacher.
Exactly, that's the idea. Maybe to first get them started, you might want to shadow them and see what they're doing and help them through the process. But then you let them do it on their own. Because the computer programming is focused on the student, and based on their responses is how the program will move them forward. So you don't want to be helping them too much, because if they struggle with a certain sound, they'll come back to different activities to reinforce that sound. You understand? If they feel that it's mastered that sound, they'll just keep moving forward.
This is one book.
He's studying, but the game will take you to another book.
After you finish this,
Right.
Yes, another book after this level, and another book, and another
we
book.
start again.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole program. So this is all one book, right?
No.
No, it's different games. Each one's a game. You saw the game I played earlier, the Cave of Sounds. Let me go back. See this game?
Yeah.
That's one. Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
And then.
Then this,
Okay.
that's another
So this is
activity.
all about that. Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you a bunch of videos after, and so you can see the different games.
Okay.
So basically what it does is it starts from the very beginning, from the sounds, goes through all the 44 sounds throughout the program. It's split up into different levels and things like that. The stories are read aloud so that they can hear what it sounds like. Absolutely. Hello. Welcome. Again,
It's all American pronunciation.
absolutely, yeah. It's American pronunciation, yeah. Again, so the books are easy to read as well. The first few books are primarily picture based. It's 35 books, yeah. The first 35 books are picture based and, focus on that before they move on to the actual reading, so they can move forward with that. Again, the approach is Dr. K. She wrote down all this down to almost 7,000 steps before they can actually become confident readers. So she's gone through the process of developing these steps and then creating the program based on these actions. Next is the adaptive. So we talked about the methodology a little bit. Now we're going on to the adaptive instruction and what it's about. Yeah, like I said, she wrote down 7,000 steps, and this learning technology was based on that. I think nowadays we hear a lot of programs saying it's adaptive based. I just want to get into a little detail of what we mean by when we say that it's adaptive and how that works into helping the student read. This program is continuously assessing the student and seeing where they are at, and then creating a path for them, and that's what it's doing. I don't know if most of you have heard of zone of proximal development. That's scaffolding the student within a certain level, so figuring out where they are at and trying to get them to move to the next level, and this program kind of helps do that as well. And these are the 3 types of adaptability. So one's the immediate scaffolding, like in the cave of sounds, for example. They need to be able to recognize that sound within, for example, let's say a second. And if it takes longer, the system will let them do that. If they make a mistake and they can't recognize the sounds, there'll be cues, like audio cues. Oh, you made a mistake, check this sound. And if you still can't get it, then there's visual cues. The sound, that's actual sound, for example, it's the actual letter will start flashing. So they understand, they make the connection. So there's a lot of cues and a lot of things. So that's how it kind of scaffolds them in that respect. The second is activity redirect. And what that means is if they're struggling with an activity, say they're playing a game and they're struggling with a certain sound or a certain word, what happens is the next activity that it takes them to will be another activity that kind of reinforces that sound. So it won't move forward or leave them there, to go to the next sound without actually making sure they master that particular activity. So that's activity redirect. And the same with reading redirect. If they're struggling with a certain book, or they, it'll move to the next activity in the next book, but it'll come back again to that book to make sure that they read that book again. And if they once they get through that, then I think you'll see reads that happening. I think this is kind of the best part of the Scholastic F.I.R.S.T program that I've seen in a long time in terms of the reporting for teachers. So you get really robust, detailed reporting in terms of how your students are doing based on their phonological development and their comprehension development. You will get reports talking about not just where they're struggling in terms of their development, but what sounds are they struggling with, what words are they struggling with, what are they having difficulty being put together. You get to see all of that. Where they're doing well as well, you'll get to see where they're doing well. Just by moving your mouse, you'll get to see all the students in your classes that are fitting in that description. So the ones that are doing well, you get to see the names right away, so you can actually take them, okay, they're doing well, you can put them somewhere together in a small group, either things to do, challenge them further and everything. So these are the 5 things that they provide. You can track their usage, not just within the classroom, you can see how much they're using it at home as well. So when you're working with your parents, teacher meetings and stuff, you can let them know, we need you to spend time at home doing this, and when they come back and say, yeah, we did, you can actually see that in the program, how much time they spend doing it at home. So that's something that's available.
Does this program work for children who are under the autism spectrum? Either just
we haven't really tried it, but we're open to having them try it and see if that works as well. It's completely dependent on the child as well. Some children just take to it and then they're involved in it, obsessed with it. Some children may not be interested in it, so it's difficult to say that works or doesn't work with autism and learning needs. Again, you can understand the learning outcomes easily, monitor growth. So this is kind of the overview of what your report looks like, and it breaks down. That's kind of for the district level, for the owners and things, so they can see what is going on within the school level. The principal can go and see what's going on between all the classes. As a teacher, you can see what's going on within your class or within your classes, and then you can move forward with it. So, and you can use it there per week, per session, per student. Like I said, this shows you the time spent in school, out of school.
It must be very expensive though to bring a system like that into a school and also ensure that the home has the.
Actually, the whole program, the thing is, I think it costs a lot of money to develop the program, but it's being sold globally. So it's the way that happens is when it's like being sold wholesale, and so the prices are really low cheap. So for this program, for example, it's $20 per student for the whole year. They can use it at home, they can use it in school.
So they must have access to a laptop or iPad.
Or a mobile phone.
Or mobile phone.
Yeah. It comes as an app as well, so they can use it. Yeah, so they can use it on cell phone. So it was developed for those people as well that were struggling to have a computer at home or again, you can see when you're studying in terms of the cognitive skills and the phonological is broken down into what they struggle, what they're good at, what they're excelling at. So this concept of words, sight vocabulary, recalling, you get all that information in your fingertips. Can you see back there?
I'm blind, so I can't see.
Okay, so I'll just go through that and you can see it. Yeah. So that's concept of word, sight vocabulary, recalling text and picture and text, sequencing and sequencing text only. Under the phonological skills, it's auditory recognition, alphabet knowledge, letter sound correspondence, identifying consonants, identifying vowels and syllables, and blending. So it breaks it down that way.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't even need report cards anymore.
Again,
No more.
This is a distributed students based on their skills and what they're doing. Like I said, if you move the mouse over it, it pulls up the list of students who are proficient in that, or who are in the middle, or are struggling, so you can see them right away, your students in your class and things. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Again, this is students' progress. And what you can see, again, you can choose what skills you want to see in terms of graph to see their growth and where they're growing. You can see that. And that's like the comprehension progress. You're looking at the arrows, go back, and it tells you, in terms of reading the books, he's at between 30 and 35. But going back meaning the student needed some help. So they pulled him back 5 books, and he has to go back 5 books and read through that again before he moves forward. Again, so this is the data for your teachers. Like focus on the teachers. It's real-time data that you can see what's going on. It's live, so you know what's happening. It's not something that happened 3 weeks ago. You know that the students struggle with now, and it's something you can help with. Or if they're good at it, these are good at something that they do, and then you can challenge them further. So it supports them on the principals levels and on the owners level as well, the different ideas that they can see. Student and family engagement. Just answering your question, this can be used on any form of any device, Apple or Android, doesn't matter. Mobile apps, iPads, on the computer desktop, so it's available for them to use at any time they want. Each student will have access to a username and password, so they can use that as well. There's a letter to the parents that we sent out that's detailed. We have this in English and Arabic as well, so you can send it home to the parents and they can get to read what it's about, what needs to be done. The whole idea, I think, is to get children to read at least 20 minutes a day at home. And I really want to stress that, just telling the parents to get them involved. If they read 20 minutes a day, you're talking about a world of difference, that you don't see it while you're doing it. But research has shown that they are exposed to about 1.4 million words, 1.6 million words in the year if they read 20 minutes a day. So I think that should be the goal, just as teachers, is pushing that on the parents to make sure that they read or some, the children are read to 20 minutes a day, just at a bare minimum. That'll make the world of difference. And so everything we do is supporting that. Any of our letters to parents is letting them know that you've got to get the child to read 20 minutes a day. And that's basically what the program is all about. Does anybody have any questions? I know it's a little fast. I ran through this a little bit.
Money.
Money. It's about 6 KD, 6.5 KD per student for the year, for 1 year.
It's not
Yeah, 6.5 KD. So I think that's absolutely $20, exactly. It's $20 per student for the whole year. That's it. You don't pay, and teachers, it's free access for the teachers, and that's it. You don't pay anything else for it. It's $20 per student. And also we offer free trials for a month, for 45 days. Well, we can give it for 2 months preferably, because it takes 6 weeks before you can actually see reports if they're doing it 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes 3 times a week. So that's 1 hour, right? So if they finish 6 weeks, at the end of 6 weeks, you'll be able to see the reports. So we can give you free trials for 2 months. You can try it out in your classroom, see if it works, see if it's something that you might be interested in.
Take 25 children. Would you need to have 25 iPads, or would you just get teams of 5?
So for this program, you'd say like small groups of 5 or 6. You put them in a group and then you will take that. It's not the whole class. Because what you, as a teacher, what you want is you want to keep them occupied doing something while you focus on the other group. So that's what this program kind of helps you do in the classroom environment. When they take it home, then they can use it and they can work and build on it. But within the classroom environment, that's the kind of focus. You want them to small group rotations, preferably, or independent reading. You can have a small, but not the whole class at one point.
And it moves slowly, I think. It's not boom.
No. Absolutely, it completely slows down. So the child is struggling and not moving.
Even
it's
my
going to slow down. It's not going to rush. But if it's grade 1 or grade 2 student doing it, he'll go through the songs fast. And then the system will
So
be
that's
faster.
the way that they design this program. Because I don't like iPad myself, but I like that it's slow, and it's soft, and it's not slamming on the
Well, it goes through the activity based on how fast they move through the program, right? So if they're moving quickly through the program, then yes, they'll be exposed to images and they'll be exposed to that. But if they're struggling with it, then they'll slow down
Or
and
maybe you can make it
work with that.
No.
Does everybody have access to the internet?
Yes.
Can you help me please with access to the internet?
Who does not?
If you could all just sign up to digital.scholastic.com. It's okay, you can use one just to see. The website is digital.scholastic.com. It's not that. It's not this. No, this is World of English I'm talking about first. So it's a different program. Digital.scholastic.com. Disconnected there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the World of English. This is first. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. It's
digital dot.
Scholastic.
And then you just click on
Digital.
Scholastic.com.
Yeah. They're going to be fun.
I'm putting it on.
Okay, username.
Digital.scholastic.com. Anybody need help?
Again?
I'm not putting it up. 1 second.
No internet?
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Username, password, please try again.
Yeah.
It's a look at your face.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Sign in as an educator.
I'll come on.
We have a message sign up. Do we sign username and password?
If you register, yeah, you can sign up as an educator. Sign in as an educator. Yeah.
Come on.
sign in as an educator.
Go with your
Yeah.
email.
And then just.
I tried.
Then put in your email and your welcome one is the password.
Welcome one.
Then we come around the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
What?
Active another.
Activate another resource.
Okay, good.
Perfect. You're good.
Thomas, what's happening here, darling? It's about to go out the window.
That's fine. Just fine. You're okay. It's perfect. Just hold on.
Oh.
Excuse
Excuse me.
Excuse me what?
No, sign in as an educator. Yeah, just
We were just like 1 hour next.
no.
17.
You, what?
No, hold on.
How
So
do you
then if you get the screen,
Just wait.
I have a card.
Did you get the screen? Yes.
Yes.
I'm just asking this lady, like, you don't charge your phone overnight?
just give me a second.
Stop talking.
Everybody is on board?
What are you talking?
Look at her, she's still talking.
She's like, make it fast because I only have 70%. I said, do you don't charge your phone overnight?
Okay, cool.
I'm over here.
Good God. Good God.
Okay. Who's got access to? Who's seen this page?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use your phone as well. Okay. So I'll sign in as an educator or a librarian, and then you just put your username and your password.
Marie.
The same website for register?
No, this is completely it's completely different.
So what did you sign in with?
With your email address?
My,
Yeah, if you're registered.
Just, I sent it to the group.
And you should come into the screen. You should see
Yes.
student access and Scholastic First. Now you click on Manage Access.
Okay.
Under the student access, you click on Manage Access.
There.
Go ahead.
yes, what's the password?
Welcome one.
Welcome.
Welcome. So sign in as an educator. And then put in your email address.
Wait. You didn't say go further.
No, you just
Sign in as
said,
an educator.
I'm waiting. No, go back. What are you doing? Put your email and welcome one.
Here is
You can go ahead and add a press.
Here. Thomas is using.
Is everyone okay then?
It's called World of
Like we're going to call her from now. Kevin.
English.